There is much about the modern world which can mystify and shock even the bravest among us. In our lives, we attempt to have control over our environments and personal outcomes. But there are many theories that suggest that the control we have in our lives is nothing but an illusion. A grand charade where our true fates have already been decided for us by a shadowy group known as the Illuminati. But just what does this group want with us? Perhaps today we can answer that question. Here are 10 shocking theories about the Illuminati. Number 10 is the end of religion. Even if you do not believe that the Illuminati is still in existence today, what is indisputable is that this group really did exist at one point in time. Once known as the Bavarian Illuminati, this secret society operated out of the south of Germany during the Enlightenment era. It was founded in 1776, and its goals were to counter superstition as well as spiritual and religious doctrines. Though this group was outlawed by the Bavarian leader Charles Theodore in the late 1700s, many believe that the Bavarian Illuminati simply went underground to survive. Today, even in the 21st century, there are whispers and rumors about the Illuminati, and that its alleged desire to wipe out religion is very much still alive. Some have suggested that the Bavarian Illuminati is controlling media as well as popular dialogue in an effort to destroy any spiritual group with influence once and for all. Number 9 is the disparity theory. The disparity theory is an idea that the Illuminati wants to maintain the divide between the super rich and everyone else by manipulating marketplaces so that people are kept poor. However, they can only do this if we are unwitting players in their game. Sophisticated financial systems have grown out of early banking technologies. It's been suggested that these systems allow us to believe that we are in control over our finances. When we use a banking app or look at our cryptocurrency wallets, we have the illusion that our finances are at our fingertips, working for us. But if some theories about the Illuminati are to be believed, this is only what they want us to think. The truth is that they hold all the cards, they control stock prices, and decide which economies grow and crash. And they do this to ensure that they always remain prosperous, while others do not. Number 8 is suppressing technology. It's easy to discount theories about the Illuminati. After all, some of them seem preposterous at first glance. However, when legitimate people come forward with unnerving assertions that they have encountered the Illuminati and know exactly what they're doing, the possibility that there's something to these stories increases. Take for example Paul Hellyer, who was the Canadian Minister of Defense from 1963 until 67. He had access to the world's elite at a transformative time for humanity culturally. Not only did he later confirm that he had dealings with the Illuminati, but he claims that they already run the world. Hellyer states that they already have the technology to reverse climate change, but are suppressing the technology until they reach their obscure goals. Most unsettling of all, he believes that this technology is of extraterrestrial origin. Number 7 is the space delusion. Flat earthers argue that all the space footage we have seen was faked to persuade the public that the Earth really is a round planet. Others suggest, however, that the Illuminati themselves are to blame for these alleged fake images. The theory goes that the world really is a round planet, but that we are unable to leave its confines for some reason. Various perspectives offer different explanations for this. Some believe that the Illuminati have had contact with alien species who have told us that we are not allowed to explore the space around us. Humanity would be destroyed if it broke this embargo, so instead of panicking the general population, those in charge of the Illuminati have put their resources into faking space footage to make us think that we have already explored the solar system. Number 6 is the Illuminati music industry. There are many songs that mark important milestones in all of our lives. They can pick us up when we're down and they can inspire us to do better. But what if I told you that much of the music was engineered to manipulate you? That's exactly what some researchers into the Illuminati believe. They suggest that the entire music industry was infiltrated during the 20th century as it was seen as a means to control people. Musicians and their music often explore new ideas and define new norms for us culturally. Everything from what we wear down to our language that we use. It's all heavily affected by pop culture. Stars such as Jay-Z, Madonna, Lady Gaga, and Kanye West have been accused of being stooges for the Illuminati, pushing the messages the secret society wants us to buy into. And what do? Lap it up like good little followers. Number 5 is the divide. Identity politics has become increasingly popular in recent years. Regardless of how you feel about this, there's no doubt that following political agendas based along group lines has had significant influence on our debates about free expression, privilege, and cancel culture. Some believe that the Illuminati has seeded these ideas in order to manipulate the divide felt between different human groups. Depending on which theorist you listen to, this is being done in one of two ways. The first theory is that the Illuminati wants us to be divided so that we cannot rise up against them. By fueling group divisions, this will weaken humanity's resolve. A counter theory to this is that the Illuminati wants to create a global, one-world government, and in order to do this, humanity needs to abandon its rich, diverse identity forever. Number 4 are controlled cataclysms. It's been suggested that the Illuminati possesses technology far in advance of what is currently available. In fact, what the Illuminati has developed behind closed doors makes the most sophisticated military equipment in the world look like something out of the Stone Age. Some of that technology can be used to create cataclysmic events, such as hurricanes and floods, but the darkest interpretation is that when a natural global cataclysm occurs, the Illuminati uses this technology so that just enough of humanity survives in order to fulfill its goals. For example, there's increasing evidence that there was a huge flood over 10,000 years ago, and some now believe the Illuminati were around even back then and could have prevented millions from dying. Instead, they stood back and allowed humanity to be pushed to the brink. The question is, will that happen again? Number 3 is the devil's trick. It's often been said that the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was persuading the world that he doesn't exist. The same can be said about the Illuminati. Think about all the negative articles and posts that you see about such claims. They're all designed to belittle anyone who dares consider the possibility that the world's elites get together to shape humanity's future. In order to avoid scrutiny, it could be that the Illuminati made a joke of themselves. They seeded the belief that such an organization could never exist, and that those investigating the Illuminati are only chasing shadows. With the idea of the Illuminati widely discredited and people frightened to even entertain the possibility for fear of being labeled a nut, the Illuminati is able to operate without worrying about people taking them seriously as a threat. Number 2 is the New World Order is here. You can't visit any conspiracy theory forum or website without being bashed over the head with the idea of the NWO and that it's being prepared for us all. Those who believe in such an order argue that the Illuminati is orchestrating the world so that it can create a totally brand new form of government, one which they can use to effectively dominate humanity forever. Plenty of people believe in the New World Order, and they are forever fighting against it by speaking out. But one of the most shocking revelations of all is that the New World Order is already here. The Illuminati may have been pulling a fast one, making us worry about what's coming, when in reality, the terrifying changes are being made right here, right now. Perhaps they've already been made, and the way the world is today is exactly what the Illuminati always wanted. And number 1 is the nature of reality. Humanity has researched for the meaning of life for thousands of years. Many of us as individuals have also gone on spiritual quests to uncover what reality truly is. And yet the answer to this search still remains elusive. Some believe that the Illuminati already knows the truth, and that it's one that they are doing everything that they can to hide from all of us. The reason that they're hiding this important truth is that if it were ever widely believed by the public, there could be massive civil unrest on an unprecedented scale. People would lose a sense of meaning to their lives to such a degree that society would no longer function. And what is that truth? That we ourselves live in a computer simulation, a construct created by some unknown intelligence, and that the world we experience isn't the real world at all. If you want to know more about this, just search on YouTube the simulation theory, but beware, it's disturbing. But thank you for watching and for subscribing to my channel, and a very special thank you to all of my channel members, especially the names you see on your screen right now. All of you help keep my channel going. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.